We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to The Freak Show. I'm your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS, and today we're diving in, we're checking out Siege Survival, Gloria Victis. It is by Black Eye Games, Fish Tank Studio, and Ravenscourt. It's releasing on May 18th, 2021. They sent a code my way and said, hey, check out the game, see what we got. This is an early preview. Let's do this thing. I've not touched this yet, as per norm. I generally go in like 98% of the time blind into whatever I'm going to be playing, or with very limited experience. I'd say most of it's blind, but sometimes there's a tiny bit. It's very rare that I've ever actually beaten a game that I've decided to cover. So just take that into account. All right, The Last Bastion. The main scenario with tutorial, The Last Bastion, a new game plus, and custom scenarios made by you and community. All right, we're going to go with the one with the tutorial because we want to learn how to play. Teach us, O Siege Survival, Gloria Victis. Teach us your ways, for we know not what we are about to embark upon. But we have high hopes that we're going to do at least medium decent. Maybe more than medium decent? I don't know. Either way, I'm excited. Ooh, shiny. That's what we think of your banner. Ooh, good catch, buddy. Seems like we're about to have a bad day for the guys in this castle. Yep. Yeah, I can see this being bad. 6th day of summer, the year 1205. Kingdom of Midland. We were just starting harvest when the Ismirs struck out of nowhere, catching us off guard. Horns of war sounded throughout Edring, and the smoke-filled city streets ran red with the blood of its citizens. The savage warriors from Kargald had invaded our home. The town guard fought bravely, but the Ismirs were too many. Before long, the raiders were in the main square, and the city center stood in flames. All we could do is send a messenger out to summon aid, while the outnumbered guards focused on protecting the fleeing citizens, workers salvaging supplies. The fleeing citizens. In an act of selfless sacrifice, the guards gave their lives to aid the citizens. The survivors soon found shelter within the cold castle walls, safe from the slaughter for the moment. Those who could joined the castle crew to prepare the defense. The bloodshed continued unabated. Street by street, square after square, the Ismirs overran the city, murdering anyone who didn't escape in time. Then they prepared their war engines, smashing the gate connecting the town and the castle. We thought things couldn't get any worse when we glimpsed a monstrous figure. Uh-oh. The barracks were destroyed. We'll go with the monstrous figure. The Kargalders were led by their infamous nameless champion. Nothing I'd seen in my whole life was more terrifying than this beast-like figure. We'd all heard tales of the huge northerners, but nothing prepared us for the sight of this monstrous man walking up the streets of our city. In our hearts we abandoned hope. We took shelter in the keep, took stock of the situation. Supplies were limited. No doubt the Ismirs would soon attack again. The castle, the only part of Edring still uncaptured, was now under siege, and it was up to us to support our soldiers as they fight to stave off the enemy until relief comes. The bastion must hold. Alright. This sounds horrifying and awful. Let's do it. Alright. Welcome to Siege Survival Gloria Victis. Move your character by clicking the left mouse button at the desired location. You can move and rotate the camera wheel with WASD, or WASD, and the Q and E keys, or the mouse. Now, go to the man sitting by the castle wall and talk to him. Alright. What's up, man? Oh, like that. Okay. You recognize the man before you. It's Bertram, a local carpenter. You're relieved to see he survived. It's clear, however, the events of the last day have scarred him in some terrible way. He just sits there, seemingly unaware of your presence, shivering and pressing his hand to his chest. Examine him. As you check him for wounds, you notice something in his tightly clenched hand. It's a small, scorched doll. You suddenly realize this man had just lost his family. There is nothing you can do for this kind of pain. Still, perhaps a warm meal might snap him out of this state of shock. However, the kitchen was destroyed by Ismir trebuchets. You'll have to build a fireplace first. With all the debris laying around, you will surely have no difficulty finding firewood and other useful materials. Find materials needed to build stump with sawhorse. Okay, that's weird phrasing. Sure. Well, it looks like not available in the preview. We got some stuffs over here. What's going on? Collect some resources. We need a fireplace to cook meals. Or fire pit. Or campfire, maybe. Tutorial items. The items you just collected from the debris pile are in the center window, or the debris pile. You can move an item by using the left mouse button, or drag and drop to common inventory, or by choosing take in the context menu by using the right mouse button. Okay. Take all. Build stump with sawhorse to chop wood into firewood. Okay. It looks like I do that over here. This is a storehouse. All the available constructions are listed on the left. If you have all the required materials, the building is marked green. Okay. Once you select a construction you want to build, you can see its properties on the right. Once you confirm your selection with the button below, choose the construction site location within the castle walls. Any construction can be damaged by the enemy's projectile if it's placed on the exposed area, marked orange in the building mode. You can place it on the safe blue zone, protected by thick bastion walls, but it's a limited area, so you need to decide which building to protect. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, let's build this. So there's a safe blue area. Oh, it's over here. Okay. And everything else can be hit. I feel like if we built it over here, it shouldn't be hittable. That's right, I said hittable. Well... I mean, right now the choices are not endless. So you can rotate it with, you know, we're just going to do it like right here. I think that's fine. We'll have our guy run on over. He'll be like, I'll chop it down, don't worry. Or I'll build it up, and then I'll chop me some wood, man. I got you. I'll get you a hot meal, no worries. How do you like powdered dirt? No? No powdered dirt? Alright. Upgrade the building, or dismantle, or we can click on it. Now this is where you can craft new items. Once you select the scheme for the item you want to craft, you can see its properties on the right, confirm your selection, use the button below. Some schemes you can use a few alternative ingredients, vegetables instead of eggs, for example. You can change the ingredient to be used with the arrow on the right corner of the ingredient slot. Okay, if you have enough materials, you can craft more units of the item at once. Craft firewood. Sure. You know what? Let's just do 3. That's probably fine. We might have to use the other wood for something else later. Alright, so time is clearly passing. Let's find some raw food. Do we have any dead people? I mean, at this point, beggars and choosers and all that. No, I'm kidding. We do not eat our comrades. We should craft more arrows for the soldiers? Probably. Got some eggs, some rotten food, some fibers, and some materials. So take it. There we go. I'm going to leave the rotten food behind. Build a fireplace using the storehouse. Sure. Heading on over, getting things handled here. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And where doth we want to build this? There's actually not a lot of space that we can build in. No, I think I will build it. Oh man, this kind of sucks, doesn't it? Looks like you can't build too close to most things. So I'll build it over here. It might get attacked by a projectile, but that's fine. Are we like the only 2 people that made it inside? Make a meal using the fireplace. Seems simple enough. Sure. Craft it. Dude, I think your face might be a little bit too close to that fire. I'm just saying. You definitely don't have eyebrows anymore. Alright, now we're going to return to Bertram. What's up, buddy? Bertram is still exactly where he left him, shivering and pressing the tattered doll to his chest. His eyes stare absently, pain frozen on his face. It's as though his mind just cannot escape what must have been his darkest moment. Feed him. He barely notices your presence, but you manage to make him eat. Bite after bite, you can see life coming back into him. Finally, he puts down the empty bowl and falls asleep. It's safe to guess he hasn't once shut his eyes since yesterday. Let him rest. Bertram's recovery would be so much better if he had even a simple bed, which you could build with materials lying in the streets. The gate connecting the city to the castle is damaged, but you recall there's a secret passage, because of course there is, leading to the city market. You could use it and look for some supplies under the cover of night. Ooh. But wait a minute. Who is that man standing by the gate leading to the bastion? Let's get to work. Hey, friend. Stay a while and listen. Or, hey, stay a while and listen. The soldier standing before you was covered in blood, his eyes dim with exhaustion, the tunic on his armor torn to shreds. Only once he speaks. You recognize Galvic, an experienced garrison member known and liked by the citizens for his cordial attitude. What's up, man? He's stunned speechless by the loss of his aunt, and nieces yet another blow falling on a man already exhausted. But there is no time to grieve. Ismirs will attack soon, he says. We must resupply before it happens. Then he reveals that a group of soldiers is searching throughout the city as well. They still haven't come back. That's why he needs your help. What do you need? We need arrows, he says. Quite a lot of them. Of course, it would take days to craft them from scratch. But how about the bowyer's workshop in the city? That's your chance. Hurry, says Galvic. Our lives depend on you. He returns to the bastion. The night has come. Alright, we scavenge the city during the day. Send the character outside. Scout the enemy lines. Oh, that's the one that we're doing. Okay, I got you. Tutorial. Scavenge preparations. Here, you can make all the preparations before entering the city. The map displayed on the left shows secret paths from the castle. Only one of them is available at the moment, but if you'll find a way to unlock the others, you'll be able to start your night in different parts of the city. Cool. On the top right corner, you can see the backpack of the selected character. Cool. Each of them having a different number of slots available. Think about what items you would need during the scavenge and move them from your common supplies to the backpack. Torches, shovels, and weapons would be your usual choice. You have one torch. It might be useful. Alright, I don't think we need a torch. Let's just go with the fertilizer. That sounds good to me. No, okay, we'll go with the torch. Maybe we could throw an egg at someone. That doesn't sound too bad. Alright, fine. Let's start scavenging. Scavenging. You've entered the despoiled city below the castle. You can move faster by double-clicking the left mouse button, but be warned, running is louder, and this is a city under occupation. It is definitely a good idea to move carefully and mind your surroundings. Oh boy. A stealth mechanic. Well, this is going to go horribly bad. Oh, we can control the rotation, but we can't scout the city like before. This is fascinating. Okay. I'll collect some resources here real quick. There's a... Oh god, birds. Come on, come on. Got some valuables, some wood. We're going to collect some more resources. What do we have in here? Some more wood, some herbs and cloth. I'm going to go interact with this is the bowyer, I assume. You found the bowyer's workshop. Needless to say, the Ismirs had been here. The building has been scorched and looted. Its owner hangs from a nearby tree, a dozen arrows sticking from his body. Well, that's not cool. As you gaze on the destruction, chilling wind reminds you why you're here. To find arrows for soldiers. Only one way to find out. Step inside. You prowl through the devastated workshop, looking for the precious arrows amongst piles of broken parts and burned-out furniture. Time passes, but you can't find any. Just as you're about to give up, you spot a flash in the dark, under a broken roof beam. Could it be? Yes, arrows for the Bastion defenders. You try to pull them out, but they seem stuck under the broken beam. You pull and pull until they're all yours. Oh, that was not the direction I thought it was going to go. Suddenly, the dislodged beam collapses on top of you with all of its weight. Pain shoots through your whole body. It takes you ages to pull free. As you leave the workshop, you see something's changed. The bowyer's corpse has been taken down. An old woman leans over the body in the shade of the tree. She is sobbing, exhausted, and you guess she must be his mother. She had risked her life to cut her son down and bury him in a shallow grave. The woman struggles to move him, but she hurts herself with the axe under his belt. Take the axe and leave? Help her bury the corpse. The woman is startled to see you approach, but you see relief in her eyes as she realizes you want to help. Once the corpse is buried, she gives you a small sack and silently walks away into the dark. I kind of wanted the axe too, but that's okay. Flint is wounded and requiring bandages and rest. Well, I'm sorry, man. Flint's got a job to do. He can rest at a later date. I'm gonna pick some vegetables here. There's got to be something useful here. So it looks like this first one's a little bit easier. Vegetables remain fresh until they're picked from the ground. We're going to take them. I need more cloth. I need more fiber. I need a shovel. Should be able to get fiber out of this, I would assume. We got more than enough wood. Oh, just herbs, huh? You can do it, Flint. I believe in you, my friend. Alright, we got some more materials and some wood. gonna probably have to do like a loop. Uh-oh, I can't carry anymore. What's this? I can burn a corpse, huh? Something I want to do? I mean, I guess. There's gotta be something useful here. A carcass piece? Pieces of larger animals that need to be processed on the butcher table. Wait, I used my torch. Oh. Just for that one thing, huh? Okay. Damaged light armor. I definitely want that. Can the valuables stack? They can. Can I equip this? Oops, sorry. In context menu. Oh. Well, I guess I'm going to leave behind some more wood. I think the vegetables are more important. A lot of... I didn't double click. Okay, well, you know, it's fine. I don't know that we're going to be able to find cloth or fiber. I'm trying. It's almost sun up, though. Okay, I found the fiber. Crud. I guess we're going to leave behind the carcass. Just got to find a little bit more cloth, and then we're good to go. Assuming the day doesn't, like, happen. That's going to be real bad. Run like the wind. I mean, don't run like the wind. Return to the castle. As night turns to day, your character is easily visible to enemies. Patrols will be sent to your location soon. Additionally, scavenging is exhausting work. Soon your character might not be able to run from the guards. Oh, come on, we gotta get this done. Ah, we got the last cloth. Okay. Okay. We're just running like a crazy person back to the castle. That's cool. Do I really want to return? Probably. We'll say yes. The night was calm, but the enemy assault can come any day, and we must prepare for it. We should use this chance to help the soldiers at the bastion. Start a new day. Do we heal up? We're thirsty, and we have a wound. I don't know how to deal with that, but let's get to moving here. Seems Bertram is feeling much better. The loss of his family has had a crushing impact on him that only time can fully heal. Well, maybe. Nonetheless, finally the Comforter has recovered from the shock and is ready to rejoin the fight. It was Flint, right? He asks, I remember you visiting my workshop once or twice with Galvic. Thank you for your help. Now, we should take care of the animals and find fresh water. Bertram is right. Fresh water is paramount. In a stroke of bad luck, the castle well took a direct hit from the trebuchets. Still, maybe if you clear away the debris, you might repair it somehow. You've got to try. You have unlocked your second character. You can switch between characters with the tab key, or by selecting them directly with the left mouse button, or by clicking their portraits in the bottom left corner. You can order them to complete different tasks, but remember, you need to take care of their needs. Okay. All that being said, guys and gals, I think that we should probably break off the episode here in just a sec. But let's go turn in our arrows, because I desperately need bandages and I need some water. So we're going to go here. Sleep and regeneration. You can build beds in the keep to ensure better rest for your survivors. Bed rest also gives faster recovery to the wounded and the sick. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much going to do it for this very first episode. The game is due out on May 18th, as I said beforehand. And I like it. It's a bit different. Not what I was expecting when I saw Siege Survival Gloria Victis, but I did take a few looks at the old screenshots and some of the videos, and I'm like, this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, so far, like I said, definitely different than what I was necessarily expecting just based off the title, but I've enjoyed my time so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing how all this kind of plays out. It's almost like a crafting survival type game, and then there's stealth elements, and who knows what all is going to happen. But for now, I'm here for it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as well. If you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher, any of that stuff, down below in the description of the video, there'll be various links for all of that information that you're looking for. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. I've been your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. Always remember, we play, we fight, we conquer.